Welcome to the 15th season of Shamba Shape Up!
We have traveled all over East Africa to find hard-working farmers.
We want to celebrate them while giving them the knowledge they need,
so they can adapt and make their farms more productive even while the climate changes.
We want to support them to get better yields and increase their income.
We will see how farmers can benefit from our experts' advice
while learning from each other in so many ways.
Join us on these journeys and share in the farmers' experiences
on the Shamba Shape Up Safari. Welcome
to Shamba Shape Up.
This week, we are in Bungoma Town, Bungoma County.
My name is Didimus Wamwana. I'm 23 years old. I'm a young farmer. I'm more of a tech guy than more of a farmer. So being at home and not having a job to do, you have to at least get something to do. You don't sit idle. I just gain interest over time. As per now, me, I think farming is the way to go.
Hey, hello.
Hi.
How is everyone feeling today?
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah, good.
You've been farming here for a long time, I'm sure.
50 years now.
50 years.
We have been doing these things,
Yes.
thinking that he was not seeing what we were doing. Surprisingly, he had the interest.
Oh, that's wonderful. We are happy to hear that.
There came a time when I became unwell. Didmus had to come in. So he picked, and that's how he's doing now.
So he's completely taken over.
He has taken over.
That's beautiful. That's
Didimus.
beautiful.
Yes,
Well done.
It's your season,
it's my season. Let me shine now.
and you've embraced it.
Yeah,
Tell us, how is farming?
Farming is, it's really, it has a lot of challenges, but we keep on trying. We can't keep relying on the past about the challenges. Yeah, I wish we'll fix the challenges and move on.
We are here to fix those challenges, so tell us
The
about
first challenge is our soil has a lot of problems.
Okay.
The poultry part, I've tried BSF.
BSF.
Yeah, when the fly stands on the net, the next thing you see, it drops.
Tony, I think we are here to
We know
discuss
what
that
he
first.
needs. What does he need, Caro?
Experts.
Yeah, I'm ready for
Yes.
the change.
Okay,
So
well
Mom
done.
and Dad,
We'll see you in a bit.
We have him.
All right.
Okay?
We
See
have
you.
given you.
Okay.
Tools in the Shamba makes the work easier. They save on time and energy and can be a great source of extra income.
Being a young youth, farming for me has been hard. I think the best way is just look for labor and make sure you have the money to pay the people around you.
We have Daniel Mandela from Stihl, a manufacturer of handheld power tools used in farming, forestry, landscaping, cleaning, and construction. I can't wait to see what they have for the farmer today. Didimus.
Yes.
Now, when you do fencing, what do you use?
I use the normal mtalimbo to dig around the holes.
Does it take a lot of time?
It uses a lot of energy to dig, so you can take time like the whole day.
I can see you have trees. How did you plant them?
I dug.
You still use a djembe?
A jembe, yeah.
And when you're building any construction?
You just use the same talimbo or a jembe. The same thing just works.
Mandela,
Yes.
you've heard the challenges our farmer is facing.
Yes.
Do you have a solution for him?
Yes, I have a solution. I brought to you a machine from Still East Africa that does that job. The machine is called Auger.
Auger.
The work of this machine is to drill holes for fencing or construction job. You can do even construction of those semi-permanent house. You can do planting using this machine. That means it shortens your time of working. You also can make money from it. Roughly, if you are doing maybe 100 holes, if you are charging per hole maybe 50 shillings, so it means you have 5,000 with you.
Okay, explain to us how it works.
First, the machine has got parts. We have the power head, then there's a frame, then we have a gearbox, then there's the auger bit. So the work of the power head is to run the gearbox. And the work of the gearbox is to reduce the speed that it has been supplied from the power head, so that the auger can rotate to the speed that you can be comfortable working with it to take them off.
Which kind of fuel does it use?
Because this is already a two-stroke engine. A two-stroke engine, you mix petrol with an engine oil. In local language, they call it a 2T kind of oil. So you mix in the ratio of 1 liter of petrol, 20 mils of engine oil. If you dare not to mix, you take petrol inside directly, the machine will do what's called engine knock.
Any other precaution?
You also need to have a PPEs. You have to have safety boots. You also need to have gloves. Then there is a operational safety where it cannot work in stony areas. And if it gets the stone, you'll feel some kind of twist. So you need to remove the hand on the accelerator so that it doesn't rotate. That's the first step. Number two, because of the machine motion, you need also to hold it firmly so that it doesn't become uncontrollable on your end. Number four, when you are mixing engine oil and petrol, the place you fueled, don't start the machine from there. Anything can happen. Maybe a spark can start from the exhaust, then ignites that. So you start somewhere from far as you start working.
Is it heavy?
In steel, we have designed our machines such a way that they become user-friendly. The weight of the machine, the whole of it, it is 6.3 kg, which you can handle.
Warranty?
Yes, there is warranty from the company, but it is limited to the manufacturer's fault, not the user use.
Make sure to follow the manual instructions to avoid user fault. An example of user fault is when you do not mix engine oil in the petrol and it gets a knock. And now, on to our first makeover for the day. The chicken coop fence needs a shape up. What a better way for Didmus and Kamau to put the new machine to use. Let the shape up begin. Now that the chicken fence is getting sorted, let's look into how we can feed them. Insects are a good source of protein for your free-range chicken. What if you could grow these insects in your shamba and then feed them to your house chicken?
Black soldier fly I learned through a friend. I looked at a friend's place, I did my research online. I thought that it can help.
BSF or black soldier fly are grown and kept for their large larvae, which are a source of protein for other animals. On the farm, we have Daniel Kipto from CSAC Solutions, a farmers service center. He trains farmers in various enterprises. He has heard about Didmus' failed black soldier fly project, and he's here to give it a proper shape up.
So Didmus, I've seen your chicken. How old are they?
8 months and 9 months.
They're 8 months?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm surprised because the weight, if you look at some of the chicken, I would say for 8 months they are underweight. Already you are making losses because if you are to sell those hens, the most you would get probably is 800 shillings.
My biggest challenge with the chicken is feeding.
We'll try to see what we can do together to improve on that.
What is CSAC Solutions?
CSAC Solutions company is a farmer service center.
Farmer Service Center.
Yes, so we run a farm, and from our farm, we experiment, we try, we research on solutions that help farmers, most especially in the poultry value chain. So from eggs to chicks to chicken, then now to feeds. We have centers where farmers can come. Then you can see the way we have done our poultry setup, the system we are using. Then you can also get hands-on information on how to rear some of these things, okay? So you will also know how best to set up your farm.
They can visit?
Yeah, they can visit.
Or you can visit?
Or I can visit, yeah. Number one, as a farmer service center, we have market linkages. For example, he's looking for feeds. We have we have good sources and suppliers. We've been brought together by Agri Jobs for Youth. If it is farming on the farm, if it is poultry, if it is piggery, if it is beehives, we have like a big resource. So whatever he wants, he can get it through our farmer service center. We want to make sure his BSF is working. If it is working, it means he's going to save 30% of his feed cost. We want to see if he can get day-old chicks and then we move with him. 10 weeks later, we are selling the chicks. That will be money in your pocket, Didmus.
How does that sound, Didmus?
It's an awesome idea.
Any questions?
I would like to know what I did wrong and how you're going to improve on it.
Ideally, when I looked at your setup, I didn't see the way you collect your eggs. You know, for you to collect the eggs, then you have to provide a medium for the flies to lay the eggs on. Then again, I don't know how you've been feeding your BSF. I also noticed that your larve cage is made of a mosquito net. So mosquito nets, they are treated. And you know that chemical does not, it will always harm your flies. So that's why you will see most of your flies, they are dead, because I noticed you try to make the larve cage using a mosquito net.
Yeah.
What's a larve cage?
In other words, it's a breeding net, but it's a larve cage.
Better. So how can you help our farmer here with this challenge today?
Today, what we want to do for you is we want to get you a proper BSF setup. We'll set up for you 2 larve cages. We are going to give you a compartment where you will also hatch the eggs you collect, then you can rear the larva. Then from there, we'll teach you how to harvest the larva, then you feed your chicken. Wow. So this is a process. It's not going to happen today, all of it, but then we are going to get started today. We'll have the structures set up, then we will put the pupa for you. Then after 7 days, I know we'll have flies emerging. Then we will walk the journey together. We collect the eggs together. Then we'll show you how to hatch the eggs. We'll show you how to feed the larva. Then after 10 days of feeding the larva, then we start to feed it to your chickens. Then we want you to do it. It's going to be a continuous process.
Are you ready to set up the larve cages?
Yeah, we're ready. Let's go and set up the larve
Let's
cages.
do this.
Okay.
All right.
Sour.
We get to building. Let's help Didmus with his black soldier flies. The BSF unit is 10 by 8 feet wide. Let's get building. Meanwhile, the fencing is almost done. Coming up after the break, it's all about entertainment and learning in our new drama segment, Shamba Bees, and knowing the health of your soils.
Welcome back to Shamba Shape Up.
Work is going on the BSF unit. The structure is up, the walls are on, and the nets are going into the windows. Starting to look good.
Our soils are the foundations of the farm. Even before we do anything to them, we need to find out if they're healthy. That means a soil test. A few days ago, an expert was on the farm to take soil samples.
For me to reach a decision to take a soil test, we usually get like 7 bags of maize at this place, and then we are dropping back to 3 bags of maize. So you can see there's something missing.
And he's back. We have Dr. George Ayaga from Eco Sustainate here with the results. Let's find out what the soils need to be healthy.
Soil is made up of different properties. We have the physical properties, we have the chemical properties, and we have the biological properties. Physical properties will show us the structure of the soil. And the structure is important because it is in the structure that we have the roots developing and picking up the nutrients. If the structure is poor, for example, in the lower part of the field, the structure there is a bit sandy, the soils evaporate like dust. So they are not able to hold water. Okay. So you need to do something to change that. If you go to the other part of the shamba, the soils are a bit firm. The structures are crumbling. That means they are a good soil. The roots are able to explore the soil properly and get the nutrients that it requires. Okay. The other thing that we look at in terms of soil health is something we call pH. pH is a measure of soil acidity. If the acidity is very high, then the soils will not be able to produce anything. pH is measured in a scale of 1 to 14, and in the middle of 7 is a neutral. Okay. If you come down now to 6, 5, 4, you are moving towards strong acidity. Now, the best acidity falls between 5.5 and 6.5. Okay. Then nitrogen is another issue that we have to look for. Okay. You have seen some yellowing in some of your leaves, but you can also see on the sides of the stalks that are left. If you see the stalks are very small, it means that crop didn't feed well. It was lacking nitrogen. The other element you look for is phosphorus. Phosphorus is very, very important for root development. Now, if phosphorus is not adequate, you will start looking at purpling in leaves. That shows you the deficiency in phosphorus. The other element that you can look for is potassium. So that goes with the chemical properties. The biological properties, you will look at soils that have got life. If you open a soil and you can see signs of earthworms or small microorganisms, the soil is darkish in color. That shows it's got enough organic matter, and that is a healthy soil.
Have you observed this in your soil?
My soil is not healthy.
It's not healthy.
It's not.
Have you done that? You've not even seen earthworms moving in there?
No.
Your soil is not healthy.
So your soil is not healthy.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
Soil testing is very, very important because it will stop you from guessing what type of fertilizers to use.
How do you do a soil test?
Soil testing starts first from sampling. Experts will come, so they'll take representative samples.
Take soil samples in a zigzag pattern across the field. Once these samples are taken to the lab, they test, get results, and make recommendations.
I'm happy to bring you results today. And if you can see the results, we talked about pH. The pH is 4.9. This means it is strongly acidic. And the only way to correct this soil is to apply what we call lime. Lime will neutralize the acidity to bring the pH up. Your nitrogen levels is 0.14 as opposed to a range of 0.2 to 0.5. That means your nitrogen levels are deficient. And we recommend top dressing. You can apply CAN, calcium ammonium nitrate, but very important is the use of organic matter for a farmyard manure or compost. If you use organic matter for a long time, the soils will stabilize and you will actually reduce your amount of inorganic fertilizers. The other element was phosphorus. Your results are in the range of 25 parts per million as opposed to the lowest level is 30. Again, it's deficient. And that is why you need some phosphatic fertilizers, for example, triple superphosphate or compound fertilizer 23, 23, 23.
NPK 23, 23, 23 has 23% nitrogen, 23% phosphorus, and 23% potassium.
So again, your organic matter, as you have seen, you need to add a lot of organic matter here in order to increase on the soil structure. But very important is to leave your soil covered with mulch. It will help you retain the moisture. The residue will also rot and will also add nutrition that is required. You can also introduce what we call cover crops, mukuna. You can grow mukuna particularly in the areas where the organic matter is very, very low. Let it grow on its own. It is at an advantage because it also attracts nitrogen from the atmosphere.
We got to planting some mukuna on the farm to protect the soil.
The shape up is going on. The larve cages are now taking shape as the outside gets some cement to protect the unit from rodents and other insects.
Time for our new drama series, Shamba Nibiz.
People these days are sleeping like queens.
What's going on here?
I'm afraid I can't work here anymore.
What do you mean?
I just realized that I'm not meant for this housework manenos and crying babies. Kwanza that baby of yours, analia sana. Mandulu from morning to evening. That is not my portion.
So you just realized that the morning that I'm supposed to return to work after my maternity leave?
Yeah? Ukwale you bosses are very selfish. Eh? It is always about you. Don't call me. I will call you. Bye.
Oh no, Aki babe, let me tell you. Aki babe, the witches in my village are working overtime. I swear someone wants me fired from this job. Aki, I swear someone doesn't want me to prosper. What the hell is this? Aki, my auntie is going to kill me, babe. My auntie is going to kill me. My showering is a room. Where are those wipes? Imagine I'll just shower in the evening when I come back. It's just that right now, I don't have time. Okay, babe, let's do this, Let me just call you in the evening. Let me just call you when I get to work, sawa? Because I have so many things to do.
It's just you and me. Please, I'm just asking for a few more days away from work so I can sort my house girl issues.
Flo, do you know about the cycle of life? No? You know nothing. This is what I'm saying. Nature has done natural selection for me. You see that girl who's doing your job as a cashier? She's doing such an awesome job. I do not have the heart to fire her.
But I didn't do anything wrong. I just went for a maternity leave, sir. That's my job.
And yet here you are back at work, day one, with all this drama.
Please, sir. Don't let her take the job away from me, please.
No one is taking your job. I'm not. It's nature. Maybe it's a sign that you should be taking care of this baby from home.
Please. Working and having money to feed my child is important to me. Being able to take care of him is providing for him too.
Flo. Kubali yaishe. It is what it is. Allah? Get out. Out.
Tonight, we're going to be interviewing a young farmer who's taken up vegetable farming as a career, and they'll be telling us all about their journey and how they managed to create jobs for 3 other young people and all about the money they're making from vegetable farming.
What are we going to do?
You see that girl who's doing your job as a cashier? She's doing such an awesome job. I do not have the heart to fire her. Maybe it's a sign that you should be taking care of this baby from home. Kubali yaishe. It is what it is.
Hi there. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Today, we've seen Flo get unfairly fired from her job as a cashier, and now she's jobless. What do you think Flo should do? A, get another job. B, start a business. Or C, get into farming.
Kindly let us know your answer by sending an SMS or WhatsApp to iShamba on 0748 153 120, or simply reply to our tolls on social media on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram on our handles at Shamba Shape Up. See you next week. Bye.
Didmus BSF unit needed a full makeover. This is what it looked like before. And now, work on the BSF unit is done. Very different from what Didmus had before.
Kipto, this looks amazing. What have we got here?
Here we have our insectarium.
Love cage.
Yeah, this is now the love cage. We have about 6 kgs of pupa here. We have 6 kgs of pupa there.
Yes.
So we are already having flies emerging, okay? So maybe in 5 days' time, we'll have enough flies.
Yes.
Then this side, we'll call it the lavarium. So this is where it's going to hatch, and this is where it's going to raise larva.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Didmus, you're all set?
All set. Let's roll.
Let's roll. Okay.
So you can call us for any advice anytime, but not at past 10.
At night.
Yeah.
Farmer service centers are innovative hubs that offer quality inputs, expert advice, and market access. With climate-smart options like black soldier fly feeds, farmers can cut costs and improve yields sustainably. Reach out to iShamba for more information.
The soils have been taken care of. Didmus has new machinery to make his farming better. And his BSF project is now shaped up. Didmus, whatever has a beginning has an end. But before we get there, I can see we have lovely people here.
This is my elder sister, Faith.
Faith.
And this is my brother, Victor.
Victor.
Yeah.
So Faith,
Yeah.
you know you're now a visitor. What have you seen that is so different?
They have brought the lovers, but in our language you call them nyende.
Nyende.
Yeah, so I was telling him I also have a project of hens, so I want him to be my pioneer so that I can get more feeds to my chicken. And then I also venture for him clients to buy the lovers.
Ah, so now are you going to sell BSF to your sister?
Yeah, it's business.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome.
So Shamba Shape Up also came and we've done our bit. What is the most striking thing that we've left you with?
I'm moving miles now. I'm not thinking of steps and miles.
Okay. So our work here is done, Tony, and we'll see you in the next
Shamba Shape Up.
Thank you.